Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today it's Tip Tuesday. Today I had a special request from Dee for adjustable button rings. I'm using some 18 gauge wire, and I'm going to start by just doing a little bend in the wire in the middle with my tweezer nose pliers. After that, I'm going to place the button on the wire so it sits in the middle, and we're going to flip it over, put it on the table, and then just push the wires to either side. So that secures the button in place. We're just going to straighten out those wires, and then I'm going to put it on a ring mandrel. You can also use a marker or a highlighter if you don't have the mandrel. We're going to put the wire around, and then we want to get to the center back, and we're going to bend the wires back towards the front at the center back. I'm using my round nose pliers to make the bend. So the wires are going out to either side. Hold it on the mandrel with your thumb and curve one of the wires around, and then we're going to wind it around the button. So then we can remove it from the mandrel and get our flush cutters and give it a little clip so it's cut flush. And then we're going to take the other wire and do the same thing. We're going to bring it around to the center and wind it around the base of the button. Just around. Depends on how much wire you have. You can go around just once is fine, and then clip it flush. And then we'll get our tweezer nose pliers. These are my Xuron tools. Push in those pokey little ends. Do any little adjustments on the band. You could have them overlapping or meeting at the back. And from there, you have your beautiful, super easy button ring that's adjustable. For the second design, we are going to take our round nose pliers and form a little ditch in the center back of the 18 gauge wire. So just make it quite small, smooth out the wires on either side, and this way we can use a button that has the little loop on the back, and it's just going to sit right in that little ditch. So then we're going to take our ring mandrel and just bring the wires around either side. It's a little fiddly, but you'll get the hang of it. And we're going to bring the wires on either side, and then again we're going to remove it from the mandrel so we can bend back the ends of the wire on either side like we did in the first design. So just hold it with the round pliers and push the wires to either side. So now we're going to put it back on the mandrel, bring one of the wires around, just form it around and then around the base of the button. So just holding it securely with your thumb and then winding the wire around. Now this time I cut the wire a little longer, and so I'm going to wind it around a few times so the button doesn't wiggle back and forth. The length of your wire depends on how big your ring is, how much you want to wind the wire. We just clipped it and pushed in that little pokey end, put it back on the mandrel, and now we're going to do the other side. So bring the wire around to the button, hold it securely in place, and wind that wire around. About 2 or 3 times is good. So once it's wound enough and it's nice and secure, we are going to get our round pliers, because the end is quite small. We don't have to clip it, so we're just going to bend in that little end with the round pliers and then push it in with the flat pliers. So now it's nicely secured, sits up from the ring band, and you can do any little adjusting to the band. Make sure they're lined up. Put it back on the mandrel to do some more last minute adjustments. Make sure it's straight. And there you have your fancy button ring that is adjustable. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.